I saved a burning baby from a car, and now his family are suing me because of it. I wonder what they would have done if I didn't save their baby. After clocking out from my physical therapy job, I heard a crash across the street. A family SUV gave a giant tree a hug, completely being destroyed. Smoke was coming out and it was bound to catch fire. The woman came out the driver's seat and started screaming for her baby but was running away from her own car. Something kicked in me that sent me into fifth gear because I started running towards the car. I'm not a brave person by any means, but someone had to do something because the mom clearly wasn't. I pulled the back door open and saw a toddler strapped in her car seat. The smoke was getting thicker. The heat made my eyes water. I fumbled with the buckles, my hands shaking so bad I could barely work the release. The little girl was screaming and I kept saying, it's okay, even though nothing about this was okay. I got her out somehow. Then something exploded and there was pain in my arm and neck. Next thing I knew, I was on the ground holding this kid while strangers pulled us away from the burning car. The hospital was a blur. Third-degree burns on my right arm, shoulder, and neck. Part of my ear was gone. They said I might not get full use of my hand back, which was terrifying since I needed both hands for my job. The little girl was fine though. Her mom, Tessa, visited once. I recognized her from around town. She ran those mommy groups at the community center, had a blog about organic parenting or something. She thanked me for saving her daughter, then asked me not to talk to anyone about the accident. Said she couldn't afford bad publicity. I was pretty drugged up and just wanted to sleep, so I agreed. Things got weird after that. People started avoiding me at the grocery store. My coworker mentioned she'd heard I was milking the accident for attention. Someone keyed my car. The owner of my apartment building asked if I was involved in any legal issues when I went to renew my lease. Then I got served with papers. Tessa was suing me for defamation and emotional distress. According to her lawyer, I'd been spreading lies about saving her daughter, and it was hurting her parenting business. I sat on my bathroom floor and cried for an hour. I couldn't afford a lawyer. I could barely afford my medical bills. My dominant hand was still basically useless, and I was only working part-time. The only person who helped was Mrs. Delaney, this sweet old lady who'd seen the crash from her porch. She told me Tessa had been on her phone when she hit the tree, that I'd run into the fire while Tessa ran away. She offered to tell anyone who'd listen. I found a lawyer who'd work for almost nothing. While prepping my case, my lawyer got the footage from the wine bar down the street from the accident. It showed Tessa leaving at noon, getting in her car while video chatting on her phone. Her lawyers contacted mine about settling. They wanted me to apologize publicly and sign something saying I'd never talk about it again. The meeting was in this sterile conference room downtown. Tessa brought her husband David. He looked miserable and kept staring at his hands. Tessa scrolled through her phone while the lawyers talked. I didn't plan what happened next. I just got angry. Really, truly angry for the first time since the accident. I pulled out all the evidence my lawyer had found. The security footage, the data from her car showing she was speeding, statements from other moms who'd seen her drinking at some morning event. Tessa's face went gray. David looked like he might throw up. I told them to drop the lawsuit and pay my medical bills, or I'd make sure everyone knew the truth. They paid. I thought that was the end of it. That was 3 months ago. My hand is getting better slowly. I can work 4 days a week now. I was doing my exercises tonight when someone knocked on my door. It was David. He looked terrible, like he hadn't slept in days. I'm sorry to bother you, he said. I found something. I almost didn't let him in, but he looked so lost. He showed me screenshots from their doorbell camera going back months. Tessa stumbling to the car with Bella. Tessa backing into things. Tessa carrying drinks to the car in the morning. I installed a camera in her car last week, he said quietly. Look at this. The video was from yesterday. Tessa was swerving while Bella cried in the back seat. She yelled at her to shut up while she looked for her medicine. I need help, David said. My lawyer says I need more evidence for full custody, and I need someone who knows what she's capable of. Will you help me? I stared at David's desperate face, my scarred hand involuntarily clenching as the weight of his request hit me. The burns pulled tight, a reminder of what Tessa was capable of when she thought no one was watching. Now he was telling me